Welcome back. This BundlesofCrack22. He was asking me, have you ever seen Welcome to the Dollhouse? I've heard of it. I haven't seen that though. The anime series of Duckman. I do. That's Jason Alexander. Was that Comedy Central? I want to say that was Comedy Central. I don't know how I saw that, but I remember seeing that a long time ago. Maybe it was on Comedy Central. I don't know. But I remember Duckman. Well, I remember watching the show, but I don't remember much about. But I think it was Jason Alexander voicing it. I think. So I remember a little bit of it, but like I remember the show, but at the same time I don't remember the specifics of the show. My last question: do you like Seinfeld? I tried to watch a little bit of Seinfeld. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Maybe I had to give the show more of a fair look, but I didn't watch a lot of Seinfeld growing up because again, when I was growing up, was that NBC that was on? I didn't have that growing up when I was a kid. And when I got cable, I didn't watch a lot of network stuff when we got cable. I watched a lot of cable stuff. And nowadays I don't even watch cable anymore, so I didn't see a lot of Seinfeld, but I saw little bits and some of them were fine and some was like, yeah. It was okay. But thanks for the questions, though. kuhndog52 asks, hey there, Matt. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Thank you. Hope you did, too. And a Happy New Year. I was just wondering if you do a review on the movie Super Troopers. I haven't seen Super Troopers. I don't own that one, but if I can... I'm not really doing a lot of requests because, as you can see, even the James Bond films is what? 10, 12, 14, 16... shitloads. But I want to do that because the guy was so nice enough. That was a hell of a thing to send to someone, let alone me. The least I can do is review it for him. I mean, that. And then the 3 films that someone else sent to me, that I really have to get to sometime. When, I don't know. At least when these things get uploaded. But I do want to try to review some of the guys you asked. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time, but hopefully sometime down the road. Brutal Casey 666 asks, I would love to hear your opinion on Chuck Norris, and are you going to do Chuck Norris reviews? This is like the 3rd one I've seen the question about Chuck Norris. Yeah, I would like to do the Chuck Norris series of reviews. It's a matter of time. Maybe if I get James Bond done, then I can do Chuck Norris, but it's a matter of time. How much time to, get these uploaded, watch the 3 movies and the other movies, and then, other stuff. So it's just a matter of time. But I'm a big fan of Chuck Norris. I grew up with Chuck Norris, the Missing Action films, Delta Force. Love Firewalker is my favorite. I grew up with that. I love Silent Rage. Hero and the Terror is another one. So I like a lot of his stuff. So I would like to do that. nottheduck1 asks, I know how you feel about Arnold in a Terminator Conan movie, but how about a sequel to a comedy that may make more sense, like Twins or Junior? Junior, you don't really need a sequel to. Twins, they've talked about a sequel with Eddie Murphy. I'd see it. I'd see it. Secretly deep down, I kind of always wish he would do a Predator sequel if he's going to do a sequel. Like, why Conan? Why Terminator? Do a Predator sequel. But, like, if he said, like, instead of Terminator Conan, he said, I'm going to do a Predator movie. I'd be like, yeah, alright, I want to see that. But it's not the case. But yeah, Twins 2, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. We'll see what happens. I'm intrigued with that. Because I like Twins. David Donnelly asks, well, thank you for the questions. David Donnelly asks, what actress would you go on a date with? What's all these questions about me going out with actresses and dates? The one who gives me a blowjob. I don't know, go on a date with... I'll just say my favorite actress is Sandra Bullock, so why not Sandra Bullock? How would you react if you got picked to play Rambo? Did I answer this already? For some reason, I have a feeling I already answered this. Yeah, do you like Disney movies? Do you have what? For some reason, this seems like I did answer this question. Did I answer this already? Yeah, I did. Way back. Yeah, I did. Way down there. Okay, so I already did answer this. Whoops. Sorry, I already did answer it. But I think there's one more question. Yeah, who would win a fight, Rambo or Arnold? Do you mean Sly or Arnold, or do you mean like Rambo and John Matrix, or? Well, now Stallone, because Stallone's in shape. Like, it's weird. Like, Arnold was big and Stallone was kind of small, but now it's reversed. Now Stallone is like big, buff, and Arnold's kind of paunchy. So now I would probably say Sly. He's taking the HGH or whatever the hell it was called. Shit. But thanks for the question. Classic Rocker. Do you like Streets of Fire? I'll be honest, I could never get into Streets of Fire. I saw it. I know my friends like Mike and Effrey really like Streets of Fire. And so I gave it a look, and I didn't really see what the big deal was with Streets of Fire. I don't mind Michael Paré, but I really don't see what the big deal with Streets of Fire. I don't really care for the soundtrack. I know a lot of people love the soundtrack, but I didn't care for the soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was, yeah. Any of the action that was in it was in. Like, Streets of Fire, I don't get the big deal. I don't get the big hype behind that movie. I really don't. Not for me. I just don't get the big hype for it. I don't get the big deal for it. I don't get the big hubbub on Streets of Fire. But I know I'm alone in that, which I'm, that happens a lot. But I just don't really understand the big deal with that movie. But thanks for the question. cutter59 asks, do you think most of the actors today are chosen by looks instead of ability? Chris Pine, Channing Tatum, Taylor Lautner. Honestly, yeah. Like I said, a lot of films you see, well, not all, but a lot of films is really more of looks, like their models or stuff like that. I do think it's more on looks than ability. I really do. Like Twilight, that alone says it. Would you have liked to have seen Evil Ed return in Fright Night 2? I heard originally he was supposed to be in it, but wanted to do 976 Evil instead. No, because there's no way how he could have come back. I mean, I know they had that in the movie at the end of the first one. It's like I thought it was just a joke. But Evil Ed was dead. I mean, he got a big stake in the heart, and he was dead. I mean, he turned from the wolf to back to human form. I'm fine they didn't bring him back because it's like, that's bullshit. There's no way he's alive. He's dead. So that's how I kind of looked at that. It didn't bother me that he didn't come back. Because, again, it made sense. He was dead in the first film. One movie you couldn't wait to see but hated once you've seen it. I couldn't wait to see but hated once you've seen it. X-Files 2, I Want to Believe. That's one right there. That one just pops up. X-Files 2, I Want to Believe. Expendables 2. CGI Ninja Turtles film. But the one, like, right off the bat, it was like X-Files 2. Just fuck that movie. A big X-Files fan, fuck that movie. I Want to Believe this is good, and it sucked my dick. Do you prefer human Jason or zombie Jason? I always thought about human Jason was much scarier. Well, you're right. Human Jason is scarier. like part 3 when he's like wanting to rape that girl. This is what it seems like. Uh, Human Jason is scarier, but I always like Zombie Jason more. I think because my favorite version is still Friday 13 Part 7, The New Blood. I thought Teen Hodder did good. I love the look of Jason. Big, badass look. So, I like Human Jason. Like, I thought that was fine in the Friday 13 reboot. But, since Friday 13 Part 7, The New Blood is my favorite Jason, I'd go with Zombie Jason. But you're right, Human Jason is the scarier one. Thoughts on Donnie Darko? Which looks like this is the last comment, at least right now. Cool. Donnie Darko, I liked. It's an interesting movie. It's an interesting film. It's a confusing film. It's a film that I saw and I didn't really understand all of it, but I think it's much better than Southland Tales, which the director did after Donnie Darko. But Donnie Darko I found intriguing. I found interesting. I liked the cast. Is it Jake Gyllenhaal? I think he did fine. Definitely a peculiar film. Sort of dealing with kind of time travel, but kind of not really though. But it is a very confusing film that I still don't understand 100%. But it was one of those films that was definitely interesting, definitely intriguing, definitely a film that I just say I liked. Especially listen to the director's cut and the commentary with the director and Kevin Smith on the commentary. Even Kevin Smith says to the director, "You don't even know what this movie's about, do you?" You thought that was pretty funny, but I like Donnie Darko. I used to say I like that one. But either way, welcome to the end of the Q&A. I don't know if I'm going to do this again for a long time because I'm very tired. But I want to thank everybody very much for the kind words, the very nice comments. Thank you very much. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for joining me on this Q&A, the movie. Hopefully I answer your questions all right. Hopefully I answer them decently. And hopefully I answer them decently. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.